Hey there, beautiful souls. I'm back and ready to do your energy forecast for the week ahead. So I am going to go back to the former structure that I was using previously on my Facebook site, whereby on Mondays I release the energy forecast for the week ahead. Then I come back on Friday and do a bonus forecast for the weekend ahead. So basically what I do is I take a deck of cards and I use one deck to look at the overarching theme for the week ahead. And then I take another deck and I'll use that one and break down the week just a little bit into beginning, middle, and end. Okay, so come along for the ride and let's see what is in store for the week of the 9th to the 15th of January 2023. Crazy that we're in 2023 already. All right, so for the overarching theme deck, I'm using the Tasha Silver's Wild Offering. So let's see how we're going to start that. And there's a tarot card mixed in with that. I'm just going to show it to you because that was very strange to find one of my tarot cards mixed in with these oracle cards. And in fact, it is the Strength card, which is also the Leo card. It's a me card. So I just want to show that for some of you, this may mean that you are in fact showing strength this coming week, maybe for yourself or for somebody else, standing in your truth, standing in your power. All right, so let's just see how the cards break down for everybody else. I feel like that was just sort of for a special few, and maybe I'm just speaking to the Leos out there. It is a Leo card, I don't know, but take it how it resonates, okay? Overarching theme is all about being enough. The innermost heart says you are enough. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change. No need to grow more deserving. You, yes you, are love. You are just enough the way you are. In fact, when I was at the Arthur Findlay College in the UK this past summer, one of the things I treated myself to, other than this beautiful crystal that I'm wearing now, is a little pearl drop necklace that had a medallion on it that literally says, you alone are enough, to remind me that just as I am, I'm enough. All right, let's now look at the week broken down just a little bit, shall we? So again, I'm going to pull 3 cards. First card will look more towards the beginning of the week, the Monday, Tuesday. Middle deck into the Wednesday, Thursday. Last cards taking in sort of the Friday and the weekend as a general week. But again, on Fridays, I'll come back in and break that weekend down just a little bit more for you. All right, so the beginning of our week, what are we looking at? We are looking at rescue. And as soon as I lean into this card, it's not about rescuing people. It's allowing them to rescue themselves, right? We cannot rescue people that will not rescue themselves. We are there as support. In fact, I would suggest to you that if you're trying to rescue people, that in fact what you're doing is preventing them from learning their lessons. Stop your rescuing people. Allow them to rescue. Let them lead the charge. Right? Let them take the direction that best suits them instead of you trying to lead the way. You can't do that. Let them lead the charge and you support them behind them, helping where you can fill in the gaps, but let them lead the charge. There's no such thing really as rescue unless we're rescuing ourselves. All right? Toward the middle of the week, we are looking at slow and steady. Continuing on with what we're doing at the time. We don't have to make any massive shifts, no major changes, nothing required of you, just slow and steady. Whatever you're doing, keep it up. Don't try to push. This is not the time to push for anything. All right, we are wrapping the weekend up or the week up at home. So this is home is where the heart is. Home is where the hearth is. Those warm home fires burning that call us back, right? And I feel that for some of you, it's really taking a look. I feel like, especially if you're here on the West Coast, it's been fairly warm after kind of a really weird winter so far. And we're nowhere near done winter, but it's already starting to feel like spring out there. And I know lots of people are already starting their spring cleaning, and I'm guilty thereof. I was just cleaning out closets today. So getting a little bit of a head start, but because it's all about home, okay, and making our surroundings more palatable to us, more comfortable, whatever that means for us as individuals, okay? So that's looking ahead at our week. And again, the overarching theme is remembering that you're enough just the way you are. Now, before I go, a couple things I want to mention very quickly. I am chairing for the beautiful Pam Malt at the upcoming service on January 15th at the Two World Spiritual Center of Nanaimo in Nanaimo. It is held at the Moose Hall at 1356 Cranberry Road. On January 22nd, I am the guest medium at the Cowichan Spiritualist Church of Healing and Light. That is located at 331 Bray Road. Both services, doors open at 10:30. Service starts at 11 and run about an hour, hour and a half, okay? So I hope to see you at either one. Again, January the 15th is in Nanaimo. January 22nd is in Duncan. This is actually my first time being in Duncan and attending and doing the mediumship for a service. So I'm pretty excited about that. A little bit nervous too, of course. New congregation, new people, but I'm very excited by the calling. So speaking of calling, I have a couple of classes launched and ready to go. Beginners, psychic mediumship work, understanding working with energy, understanding your energy, understanding your clairs and your aura and your chakras and all that other good stuff. That starts January 22nd. I also have an intermediate course starting on January 24th, which is a Thursday. This course is going to run for 6 months, whereas the beginner's course is only 6 weeks. The 6-month course is for the intermediates, those that can already make connection with spirit and maybe individually, purposefully, unintentionally, whatever, have already been bringing through messages from loved ones and ancestors on the other side for perhaps friends and family and people they run into. So really teaching about form and structure and understanding and maintaining that connection and tapping into sources, your energy, and how do you maintain that and keep that, and understanding what you're doing and how do we know it's not our imagination and all that other good stuff. If you want more information, you can find it on my website at intuitivelyspiritualmedium.com, or look over on my Facebook site where I have all the class information pinned to the top of the page, including 2 separate interest groups that I have set up specifically for these classes. And you can ask to join and I'll invite you gladly on board so you can check things out. I hope you have a wonderful week. I will see you back on Friday as we begin this new journey in this section of social media. Blessed be everybody. I'll see you soon.